For me, London's an incredibly exciting place, full of hustle and bustle and lots of energy.
This is Gaz Reynolds, the owner of Great Drive Driving School and the face of record label World Domination Records. Throughout this film, we're going to take a peek into Gaz's life.
I'm going to give you a bit of an insight into me and what I'm all about, and where I see myself in the future. My name is Gaz Reynolds, and this is the story so far.
Sunny 99.5 on a Friday afternoon. Tom Yarbrough on the phone with Gaz Reynolds. He's got a brand new hit, and we've been playing it in this house. We're going to play in a couple of minutes here. Gaz, this is a long-distance phone call.
It certainly is, Tom. I'm calling from London in the UK.
How's the weather in London?
Pretty bad, as always, I'm afraid.
All right, Gaz, we're going to play your single, In This House, right now on Sunny FM.
Well, my mum always used to say that I was pretty funny, and she said that I should be a stand-up comedian. And I said, why is that? And she said, because with a face like yours, you're going to make anyone laugh. When I was very young, I wanted to be an actor, or because I had been in a children's home when I was a child, when I was very young, I also thought that I might want to go into social work, and strangely enough, I kind of went into the social work. So then I soon realised that I had these creative elements to my personality, and so I started writing songs, and I started relating or writing things about what I'd actually experienced in life. What I wanted to do was push the music career more forward. So once I'd qualified as a social worker, I do remember my manager quite often giving me time off to go and do interviews in UK magazines.
Most people recognise Gaz for his driving school, Great Drive, based in Harrow. But as well as his passion for training the next generation of drivers, Gaz has a compelling interest and rich history in the music industry.
So we're driving down to St Albans now, to take a little trip down memory lane really. I wrote some of my biggest hits in St Albans, so we're going to visit some of the places where, which inspired me to write songs, and you'll actually see some of those places where I actually put pen to paper, as it were.
Gaz grew up in St Albans in Hertfordshire, a town that he holds close to his heart for being a place of inspiration.
So this is the ancient Roman city walls of St Albans, and this is really, in my early days, probably around the age of 16, I used to come and write all my early songs, such as In This House, Where Will You Go, I Don't Care, Electric Kama Sutra, and Some Forgive. And Some Forgive was the big door opener for me, because it knocked Madonna off the world chart and got me global radio airplay. A lot of radio interviews followed suit, and then at that point, probably around about 2004, I decided to launch my own record label, World Domination Records. So as you can see, that's St Albans Cathedral there, and I wrote In This House in that very building many years ago. And the story behind it is that when I recorded the track, I worked with some pretty cool producers, and I also teamed up with a friend of mine at the time, Viola Wills, who was a disco diva legend in the 70s and 80s. Unfortunately, she's passed away now. But anyway, I thought the track was so good that I actually sent it off to Harry Rosen, who was a very famous radio promoter, but he was also the head of Island Records at one point. And I sent it out to him, and a few weeks later I got a call from West Hollywood, and he said, "Hey Gaz, you're going to have a massive hit out here." And I thought, yeah, right. But he was right. He actually got it onto power rotation, which means playing it on pretty much every commercial hit radio station throughout the States. And I started getting a lot of radio interviews as well, and I was being played alongside the likes of Madonna, LL Cool J and Eminem. So it was really a good break for me in that moment of time.
Gaz now lives in London, a city that, much like St Albans, inspires the work he continues to pursue.
I'm incredibly excited about what my future might hold. I'm hoping to develop my music career further and my driving school. But I'm also hoping to be more involved in radio and television productions. And that's where I see my path heading.